All right, so what is beauty in your opinion?
Um, I was thinking about this too. So I struggle with the idea of beauty a little bit.
Hmm.
Like I love beauty. I love beautiful things. But I struggle with the idea of beauty. And maybe it's the difference between something that's beautiful and something that's pretty.
Hmm.
I think pretty is something that I very much struggle with.
Hmm.
Um, and oftentimes I think that people will confuse the two or conflate the two.
Hmm.
Um, because I think visual art also has this fundamental problem, and that problem is that since everything is visual, we are kind of constrained in how we show things that are very difficult to put into to images, like the idea of moral good or something being like right or um, harmonious or something along those lines. We always depict it as something that is beautiful, or oftentimes in a lesser artist's hands, something that's pretty.
Hmm.
And in real life, there are plenty of good, wonderful things that are ugly, and
Hmm.
there's plenty of beautiful, amazing things that are actually quite horrible.
Hmm.
Like red tides come to mind. Those are really cool looking, and they are terrifying because they are a symptom of ecological collapse. Um, and then there's things that are, you know, ugly that are actually like, no, this is something, um, there's something transcendent about a thing or a person that maybe on the outside they're ugly, but on the inside, they're capturing this particular beauty of humanity that uh, a visual portrait wouldn't necessarily portray. So in that way, I struggle with the concept of beauty because it is so much more than just the visual. It's and that when we limit it to being just the visual, then we get stuck in the realm of prettiness.
Hmm.
Um, so in my work, I try to concentrate more on what I call the sublime,
Hmm.
which is, I guess, it's kind of like this beauty plus, uh, I've heard it described as beauty plus terror, but I don't really
Hmm.
think that that's necessarily what it is. But maybe it's like the word awesome in its original sense of that word, like full of awe.
Hmm.
So that something doesn't have to be quote unquote beautiful or pretty, so much as it has to have a quality um, that's transcendent.